so is R.Kelly actually officially cancelled now, or like?
No, it's not.
On a personal level for you guys.
He's cancelled for me, yeah.
He is.
I don't know about his music, but him.
No, okay. All right,
exactly.
no, that's my question, first of all.
But
So you separated
is
it.
it separate?
No, but I'm
See, for me personally, I'm not gonna not listen to his music. My
So
argument.
why are you listening to it? Are you getting possessed?
no. I'm definitely
No, but do you ask question first? Do you think it's possible to cancel R. Kelly in its entirety?
I think that some people couldn't cancel Michael Jackson because of his music. Some of the things he was doing, like, he's for the kids.
But his music.
I think people
Elvis
struggle.
Presley.
I think people struggle.
Elvis
People kept
Presley,
struggling with these artists.
music.
You know, they keep giving people passes.
Are you gonna stop watching
He
Weinstein's
married like a child.
program?
Weinstein's movies, you can separate people.
R. Kelly done the exact same thing as Elvis Presley.
I think the problem is we're in too deep. We're in too deep. Like the problem, I think that's the problem. Is like we don't know what is, what isn't. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like we're in too deep. We're in the society that is every breath of what we learn is of that. So if we're gonna say cancel whoever, you got to cancel everything.
And that's my argument.
To cancel.
Yeah, but
people
alright,
get
even if you
cancelled
said music, yeah? Even if you said his music, as far as I'm concerned, if someone's music needs to be cancelled, it's their entire catalogue. Not just what they sang. If we stripped every piece of music he produced, he wrote,
So talking about Leah's stuff.
he performed, let's
Mary
just...
J. Blige.
Mary J. Yeah,
She's
you
doing
got...
his thing.
We're going back into
Olivia.
like 80s. Yeah?
And also,
80s, 90s,
the system
and the
doesn't want it
2000s.
stripped at the end of the day.
Can you imagine how much music we will no longer... There's pretty much no R&B left, bruv.
Enough people can't get cancelled in that scene.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even if you take out the little lines in people's tracks that they've taken back. Even
We'll be in
freaking
the
Celine
club.
Dion's getting written
Listen,
off,
we're in
bruv.
a club with percussion.
We're probably
Literally,
wearing
that's the only way
things
we'll
that
get
are
to dance.
pedophiles.
And that's not so
made.
much a bad thing. I think we need to get back to that, you know. Like, we need to get the dance, we need to change up the way the dance is again, man. No, real talk. Now, I said if we cancel everyone like that T saying,
Yeah.
we'll be in a dance.
There'll be no more happy
There'll be
dancing,
no
man.
more.
There'll be no happy music. None of this, none of it, everything
But I
gone.
think music
Gone.
is in our spirit in a sense because
No step in the name
like,
of love.
the way I see, like, I went to my
I know
family's
how you
thing
must
recently,
be like.
and the way they're just like slapping the drums, but it's got a vibe, like a different vibe, and they've got this thing here where it's like a bowl, and it's like a feather thing, and it boom, and then you've got the drums with the
I
doom
love that, man.
vibes. So I think you can recreate it, but it's just the fear, isn't it, of like if we have to let go now, because we're attaching most of our music to a memory or a moment in our life, which isn't bad, but it is like, what was this all
That
about?
one my friend Mickey
really listen to him anyway.
Yeah, but the thing is, you say you didn't listen to him, but you probably didn't even know it.
You've
That's
never
the
liked
point.
it? Have you ever liked it?
That's my point.
I like to Leah. And if you
Right,
like Leah's
that's
things,
you're
I was
writing
like,
off of
shit,
Leah's
man.
music.
You can put
But this is
I
what
love
I'm
Leah.
saying, that you're
parents
listening to it in
yeah.
other ways.
Yeah.
Or
They're
even little
just
backing
as much
sounds.
time. You
Little
could let
backing
your
sounds.
15-year-old
He's
on
on certain
top.
tracks that I never knew he was on until all like, the last few years. You know when they're like, oh, you know that little thing you heard in the background that you didn't pay attention to, you just knew it was like
Do you know
someone reaching a riff. These times it was him singing it. You're like,
Do you know
Oh,
what my
the
issue
Pied
is?
Piper.
What my issue is with the whole R.
Yeah,
Kelly
Pied
thing
Piper.
is the fact that he's being convicted by the same criminals.
Yeah.
I want melanated people to get into a position to where we hold counsel on what's right and what's wrong. I don't need no white man telling me what they think what's right and what's wrong when they're fucking colonized the world. And your system is based on corruption. How are you telling me that he's guilty? Do you get what I mean? So it's like we expect justice from criminals.
Do you know what makes me laugh? Even within the black community, with people saying, nah, he's cancelled, he's this and he's that, yeah. What I find funny is, you're cancelling him now, or for over the last few years. How long ago did Aaliyah die? We knew before Aaliyah died that she was with R.Kelly. We all knew she was whatever age when she started singing R.Kelly. Yeah? We already knew, or even if we didn't know, we were hearing these things. We've been hearing these things for at least
I think people was okay with those things. I think
no, but what I'm
the
saying
girl
is,
and
that's been out for nearly 20 years.
Are people consciously making the decision to cancel this guy, or is the system telling them right enough?
We're in a cancel
So
culture.
that everyone is saying it.
It's
So
cancel culture.
this is what I'm saying. So do we actually have genuine, pure, clean-hearted people saying bun R. Kelly? No, we got Romans saying bun R. Kelly. When he should have been cancelled back then.
Yeah, because the thing is, if they don't do certain things and people start delving into them, and that gets found out, it's like, oh, we've got to be the guys that put them behind bars because they're the bad guys. But right, if they find out what we've been doing, though,
this is what I'm
that's
saying.
the whole
Wrong is
union.
wrong around the board, right? Morally, right? But then when I really think about it, I'm like, wait, I'm not gonna allow you lot to tell me what's right and what's wrong. There's no way. I can't do that because you lot are into the worst type of stuff, and now it's wrong. Everything that you lot promote is off, kind of thing.
The thing is, if you're going into it with a moral head, yeah, there's
it's not
enough young girls that have been called up by ugly. You've got parents. You're telling me none of these parents knew nothing was going on and didn't
That's
stop
what
it.
a lot of people
So
say.
they even said about 10 years ago, they were saying that there was a girl that was living in the house that escaped. No, didn't escape. The parents went, managed to get her, took her home. She ran away from home, ran straight back to him.
R. Kelly had women.
He had security
in a fish
picking them
tank.
up. Yeah.
So, do you know, that is insane. Bro,
He had women in
he had a
the
fish tank. Like, you know what I mean?
From floor to ceiling.
He had a fish
and
tank,
they used to swim around it.
and he kept women in there swimming like fish.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But
Come on.
See what status and power does
have
to
you
Yeah,
seen
man.
them things on live shows on TV when they go, oh my god, it's
Yeah,
amazing. They're swimming around
It
like
depends what's setting, innit? So
Listen.
if
So when
it's a
you
show,
want
it's
something
good.
like-
Hold on.
If you want something like Britain's Got Talent swimming around,
Bro,
it's
this is
alright.
like things are
But
madness.
and I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying this right, but how do you then say it's alright for them not to come on a show because it's amazing they can swim in a tank? But then when he's like, exactly, I think it's amazing too, that's why I've got a tank at home.
The hypocrisy.
It's
The hypocrisy of society.
Yeah, but
is
he's got
disgusting.
them in there 3 hours, girl, he gives them breathing breaks and feeds them. Like, he cleans the tank.
Yeah, because
Like, come
they'll
on.
be dead in it. If yeah,
Ain't no one swimming in there
and
for
they
that
will
one
be
day.
talking about something else.
Do you understand? Now he's got bodies in his tank. That's
Yeah,
not
I
what
mean-
you're hearing.
Yeah.
He might have even given them bathing suits. Who
Like we
knows?
just said, when you got money and status, you
Things
just
go.
feel like and you're left to your own devices. This is what happens. This is what happens.
No,
Like,
but it's true because
God
his
knows how
security
other
weren't
people would
leaving.
behave if they were in like a Big Brother house with no cameras for 6 months with a group. You start seeing the people that you knew acting crazy. You're like, I didn't know he was like this. It's like, oh, I
Especially if
didn't
they
know
know
I was like
there's
this
no
as well.
cameras.
But what's mad is he's got a lot of yes men around him. No one's saying
That's the
no.
thing, because they said
It's
enough
wrong.
It's
security
environments
knew it was
and
wrong,
money,
I wouldn't
people
step out.
change, people
Just
do
gonna say,
strange
yeah,
things, you know.
yeah.
Or he would
No,
threaten,
no,
or he
no,
would do
not
things.
people.
They don't change.
Big stuff.
It brings who they truly are out.
It brings the corruption and madness in their mind
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
Because
Oh,
they're not spirit led
I can
anymore.
pay now. I've got the money,
Yeah,
so I can make.
Because I can get
it's-
out of it. If I do that, the only consequence
dangerous.
is gonna be, whereas when you're broke, you got, if I go to jail, I'm in jail, bruv. But if I go to jail now, I can actually pay out and I can be out in da-da-da-da-da, and then that can be hush hush.
So when we're out here talking about cancel culture, who's governing this cancel culture? Who's actually the cancel culture? It's these ones that actually are into this shit.
Yeah, because you
No
can
one
have-
else ain't got to say, you know. A cancel culture is only valid because they're like, oh, you know what, this is good, this can work in our favour. But,
Yeah.
you know, they're not going to know that we're the fucking ones that should be cancelled.
Listen, you
Do
think
you
if
know
I
what I
done
mean?
something wrong to Lee, yeah, and Lee goes, alright, that's it, fuck it, I'm gonna talk. And I say, okay, give me £50, do it. She's gonna look at me like, what the fuck is £50 gonna do?
Yeah, yeah.
If I offered her,
Are you telling me I got a price?
50 grand,
Yeah,
yeah, oh, we got this now. But then if I come to you with 50 grand, you might still look at me and be like, again,
No, I'm about to take
what?
this,
No, but you might take it, you still might talk.
for real.
Yeah, I know if I was in that right band, I'd be like, okay, so you know what happened, what is it? But the point is, you've got some people that can be bought to hush or paid to hush. Yeah, you've got some people that will take the pay and still talk, and then you've got others that will be like, I don't give a shit how much you give me, principally and morally, I'm a talk.
Sometimes it's a case of we're all doing shit, but if us four decide, let's just give them Jay and take the heat off of us.
Exactly. So
That's
this is what I'm saying, is sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's what it is, because now a lot of people that can be bought and sold to hush, even Michael Jackson with the little boy, when he paid them off the first time, he went ghost for time. Then he come back, it was like, oh shit, my money's run out. Yeah, actually, no, now that I'm older, he got paid again. disappeared again. Come back to what? You come back when your money runs out.
That's what makes me question if it's real.
Exactly. And as a parent, what parent? I don't give a damn who you are. What parent is allowing you to turn around and stay at some next random man's house?
It's wild. The whole
That
thing
in
is
itself
wild.
is
Parents are wrong. They're pimping
This
out
is what I'm
right
saying,
now.
but why are parents not being held accountable? It's one, oh, it's him. Why is he staying at his house? And even if he was, why are you not there?
Sometimes that's a trap.
Programs.
That's like me saying,
Oh,
T,
yeah.
look after my
That's what it
2-year-old,
goes back
and
to.
then I try and
These
tell you that
times-
you've done all sorts to my 2-year-old.
But why did you leave your 2-year-old
Because I
with
want what
me?
you had.
Most of them don't.
This is what I'm saying. These times, man's got a house big enough. You could have stayed on the
whole
house, but
poverty
still not
thing
seen your
as
job for a
well,
week.
you're really trying to get out. You think this is
Man.
not the old way out.
Yeah.
Just leave it.
Selling their
Leave it with the
children,
black man
man.
who sings.
Yeah, but you're selling your children. You're willing to sell your child for
All
something.
the
Wow,
time.
man.
It's mad.
Poverty will have you doing different things, you know.
And
Leaving
then
your
the reason why you're in
child
poverty
those
is because you
spaces.
can't afford things and the system is set up for you not to be able to do it.
System's creating all this madness then once again.
Yeah.
System's creating all this mad behaviour down here.
Man,
That's the source.
it's the conquerors.